my focus or our focus in this project is to look at the adequate and affordable option of supplying water to the urban poor communities. We are also interested in the on-site sanitation systems and how it impacts the quality of water being supplied to these people.
I'm also interested in that I can gain more insight on how you can work with community in terms of transition management process, but also that you can actually gain more academic advancement.
And in these projects I've been interested in the water quality of springs in terms of physical, chemical and bacteriological. And also, if time allows, the interface of groundwater with wetlands.
I hope we can combine this different perspective of on groundwater use through transition perspective.
And I'll be looking at groundwater quality, like contamination of wells from, let's say, pit latrines, pathogens, etc. And then a new dimension will be virus transport, etc. Yeah.
We assess the microbial water quality. We look for viruses in groundwater, and we want to see what's the influence of pathogens in the system.
On this T-GroUp project, I'm looking into the sub-theme of economics, and want to look at the financial costs and benefits of using groundwater.
I would very much like to achieve an integration of different scientific disciplines, the natural with the social sciences, but also fundamentally like to achieve a better understanding of the politics of access to water in urban poor settlements.
Mainly I'm working on the hydrological part of the project, trying to understand the science of it, the flow of groundwater systems, and also the water quality.
We are going to bring the different actors together and have dialogue, which dialogue I hope will actually translate into policy reforms more towards improving the livelihoods of these urban poor communities, but of course focusing on the potential of using groundwater.
And I look at water from the economic perspective. And I think it's very important because, groundwater, it's a promising alternative. But in the end, the cost of making it fit for human consumption will play a role. So we will have to look at all the alternatives, weigh them, compare them to piped water from some other place, and then decide what is the best option.
What I want to achieve with this project is that I want to put a spotlight on groundwater and its usage and the demand for groundwater among poor urban residents.
I would also like to carry out what we have promised in our proposal. So that's not only doing this type of work, but experiment with a social learning protocol which we have called transition management.